morning, students. Uh, Today, just for a change, I am taking a class, and we'll be going to with our new chapter, which is in regarding to the decline of the Mughal Empire. In this chapter, we are going to study about as to what was the real consequences or reasons for the decline or the ending of the Mughal period from India. How did it start? When did it start? And what were the particular important reasons for the decline of this Mughal Empire? Now, it was regarded around 18th century when this transitional change period started. That is the change of a rule system from one to the another. Now, what is that? What does that mean? It means that there was a long reign of Mughal rule in India, where different kings from the earlier times till Aurangzeb and Bahadur Shah, the Mughal Empire ruled for a very long period of time. As the Mughal Empire started to decline in the 18th century period, the establishment of a new rule system started, that was the British rule. With the establishment of or the upcoming of the East India Company, who initially started, as we all know, who initially started as traders, who started to come in India as a traders, and later on slowly they started developing their rule and they started developing their hold powers in the different parts of Indian territory. Now in this chapter we are going to learn a brief detail about it in the starting, where it states that in the mid 18th century, it was seen that the decline or disintegration of the Mughal Empire started, where later on the influence of the British Empire or the East India Company started to begin. It mainly started during the time of Aurangzeb, who was actually believed to be the last actual Mughal ruler, who ruled for about 50 years, and he died in the age of 65-70 approximate. And it was said that during Aurangzeb only, in the later part of his rule, the Mughal Empire started to come down. Their rule, their leadership started coming down, and the influence of the Europeans, that is the Britishers, started to take over it. Now when Aurangzeb died at the age of 65, around the age of 65-70, there was a huge clash of succession among their own blood relationship to be in regarding to who would be the next ruler. And this clash also gave an opportunity for the outsiders, the Europeans, to take advantage on it. Like they say that the Bahadur Shah later on took over the throne, but he was not regarded as the real Mughal ruler, but he was considered as per the historical details, he was considered as the later Mughals. And still, his rule also could not save India from being captured by the European rule, that is known as the East India Company. And then slowly, as we all know, that was the situation where it started taking over, and slowly the Britishers started to capture different part of Indian territories, and they established a rule which lasted about 200 years, that is 2 decades. Now, this is the short description about how and initially what were the important reasons or what were the important features as to the decline of Mughal Empire took place. Now we are going to study about point wise as to what was the actual reason, various internal reasons where Mughal Empire they started declining by itself. Now, first of all, the war of succession or the war of leadership brought about the decline. Now what does it mean? What does it state in this particular point? It states that there were various different nobles. There were almost about 4 categories of nobles who used to rule who were there in the Mughal court. They were Turanis, Afghanis, then Torazians and Iranis. These were the 4 important nobles who used to take care of the court of the Mughal Empire. But it was said that these four categories, they did not gel with each other. They were not comfortable with each other. And when there was the death of the last Mughal Empire, there was more clash between themselves. Each of them wanted their own independent rule, or to establish their own power, or to show their own supreme authority among each other. And this brought about a lot of clashes and chaos inside the Mughal court, and that was one of the reasons. The next is the Jagirs, that is the Jagirdari crisis. Now, what does this Jagirdari crisis indicate? Now, earlier there was a system where Jagirs were appointed, and they were to look over the important, they were given certain troops or armed forces, and they were put in different part of the Mughal Empire. And whenever the king or the ruler, emperor needed any of the troops or for any kind of situational help or guidance, they used to call for these Jagirs, and to show their loyalty towards the emperor, they were given certain land as salaries. Now, this particular system also brought about a lot of disintegration. How? Now, there were lot of shortage of crisis of land that started to take place. There were a lot of people who were there in Jagirdari system, but there were lot of people, there were less lands that were available. There were less lands that were available. There were less lands available, and that is the reason why it was said that the Jagirdari system brought about changes. People were more, but the land were less. There was a big crisis in giving the lands to them. Now, in this regard, only what had happened is that even the kingdoms or the courts lands, or that was regarded or categorized as crown lands, which came under the ruler's title, they were also leased out or given out, so that the Jagirs or Jagirdars who were having certain responsibilities, they would be paid. And on that basis only, what happened is that there was a lot of crisis of land, and that also brought about a lot of disintegration or the Mughal Empire to come down. There were loss of treasury, money shortage started coming, crisis started coming financially. So that was one of the important reasons. Now, the third reason is the establishment of Mansabdari system. But under Mansabdari system, the situation was in regarding to weak military organization. Now, what is this weak military organization? How did it establish? Means, as I told you earlier, there were clashes between themselves, their own internal people. And Mansabdari system also was one of the system where important people were appointed in various different places for revenue collection for different activities. And they were also paid certain amount, either in money or in land. But the situation started coming down when they had financial crisis and payments were not able to be made. On the other hand, this crisis also brought about a lot of problems in regarding to military establishment and development, where more equipped or modernized kind of weapons were not available. The military system was getting weaker and weaker. General public also avoided from joining the military system, and the number of military never increased. It started decreasing, it started coming down slowly and gradually. And that is the time when it is said that there was a crisis that started coming up within the kingdom itself, within the unity of the Mughal court or Mughal empire itself. Now, this gave a lot of chances to the other organizational part or other territorial kingdoms who got eventual opportunities to start invading these places. And even the internal people who saw there that the powers of the Mughal started, or the actual rulers started coming down. So what they did is that they started becoming their own leaders and own rulers by gaining certain powers and gaining certain establishment of their own, and they started ruling independently. So those were some of the important reasons why it is said that these rulers or leaders or the Mughal empires declined, first of all, the internal system that started to go down or become weaker and weaker as the time went on. It is also said that the administrative system also became weak. The administration became weak because it was said that the people who were there in administrative department, they started practicing wrong activities. They started malpracticing the revenues that were collected, and they started storing for themselves. That also brought about financial crisis, and because of which there was decline, or the Mughal empire became more weaker. So these are certain criteria or conditions why the Mughal empire was said to come down and they started declining. Like the first reason that we discussed about the internal conquest or the crisis that started, that is war of succession among themselves. Then the Jagirdari system, which were starting to be it started to be breaking down. It was on a verge that started breaking down. There was no systematic formation, there was no systematic pattern of working as it was done earlier. Then the Mansabdari system, which was earlier established by Akbar during the Akbar time, which went on very smoothly, but later on they started practicing unwanted activities. Payments were not done, financial crisis started, the military system also suffered, and this gave an advantage offer to the administrative department, who took advantage on the administrative level, and revenue were not collected properly, or there were a lot of malpractices that started to be done. So this is what, so there are some of the reasons are there. We are going to continue this chapter in our next class, which would be in regarding to the other parts or other details as to why the Mughal empire did decline, and who took initiatives in regarding to later part, and how Britishers started to establish or started getting overheaded over the Mughal empire, and they established the rule in India. So this is all for today. Hope you all stay safe, secure, and stay healthy. Thank you very much.